What do we mean by workplace culture? Let me give you this quote first. There are these two young fish swimming along, and they happen to meet an older fish swimming the other way, who nods at them and says, "Morning, boys. How's the water?" And the two young fish swim on for a bit, and then eventually one of them looks over at the other and goes, "What the heck is water?" This quote from David Foster Wallace does a good job explaining culture. It can be hard to define because it's around us all the time. A more official definition is that it's the set of values, beliefs, attitudes, systems, and rules that outline and influence employee behavior within an organization. These values, beliefs, attitudes, and norms create the social and psychological environment of your organization. It's all the unwritten rules about how we behave in the workplace. Culture can have a positive effect and a negative effect. Here's another example. A young woman was preparing a roast for dinner. As she always did, she carefully cut off both ends of the roast before placing it in the pan and putting it in the oven. Her curious partner asked, "Why do you cut off the ends?" She paused and said, "I'm not sure. It's just the way my mom always did it." Later, she called her mom to ask, "Why do you always cut off the ends of the roast?" Her mom replied, "That's why your grandmother always did it." Still curious, the woman called her grandmother and asked, "Grandma, why did you always cut off the ends of the roast?" Her grandmother laughed and said, "Oh, honey, that was just because my pan was too small." Culture can have this influence. We can have this effect of, well, it's just how we've always done it. And that can be a good thing or a bad thing. But sometimes we want to pause and pay attention to, is it really what we want? Why does it matter? Because culture eats strategy for breakfast. It doesn't matter what kind of strategy or plans you put in place. If your culture doesn't match those things, culture will always win out.